What's up, guys? We're here for some Monster Rancher play today. It's Monster Rancher Monday. So we're going to be continuing Monster Rancher 1. We're going to train Alistor. Too reckless pulling that cart, my boy. Alright, so your skill's pretty good. What moves do you got? You got fight, that's really good. I hurt his tail. Alright, I'll be right back, but my cats just threw up, so I gotta clean it up quick. Alright, we're back. Ollie, welcome to the stream. I see that Team Razzie for life. Razzie's good people. Doing good. How about yourself? Got a good night's sleep, so gonna do a triple stream today. Starting off with Monster Rancher. Welcome in, Sir Barnabas. Oh, exams. I do not miss those days. Now, learning is fun. I like learning, but the exam part where you have to apply what you learn, that's a different story. And I'll still have dreams, or I guess I should say nightmares, where I'm back in school and there's an exam and I either didn't do the homework required for it or I didn't study for the exam. Thanks for the lurk, Evie Queen. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That'll still work. I gotta fight Goron. Like, it sucks because when I was a kid, I didn't care about history. I didn't care about math. I still don't really care about math. But now that I'm older and history has a lot more going on than what they offered, at least in my school. So I find history a lot more interesting now. Man, I can't hit. %66% accuracy misses 3 times in a row. There we go. Oh no, not a good time to get confused. Alright, we still did enough damage to where I had the higher HP percentage. Dinosaur fight. Oh, I loved anything to do with biology. I always had an A in those classes. Environmental science, biology. Chemistry I didn't really care for because that was pretty much about elements and atoms. And when it got to that point, I lost a lot of interest there. And one thing that sucks about my school, I signed up for a marine biology class, but only 3 other people did as well. So only 4 students out of the entire school had signed up for marine biology. And my school was pretty cheap, so in order to save money, they cut classes. And unfortunately, the marine biology class was cut from the program. So I ended up being a teacher's aide for that portion of my senior year. So that was a wasted opportunity. French was another class they got rid of because my school used to offer Spanish and French, but they got rid of French altogether. No, Karn, we're not going on an adventure. Alright, Allosaur made it to Class D, or C, I should say, so we're gonna freeze him and pull out somebody else. Pachyrhino. Yeah, I watch all kinds of nature documentaries on Netflix and stuff. I never get tired of those. Oh, dude, rip the carrots. You're supposed to harvest them, not eat them. Too young to start training yet. These monsters are still in their baby stage. What's up, Toast? Coffee? I miss field trips. Even when we had a field trip to the grocery store. That was fun. Then when we went to NASA, Cape Canaveral, that was a fun one. The Silver River Museum, that was a fun one. Epcot. And I remember, because I was a safety patroller, we had the Washington, D.C. field trip for that. I don't think this guy's good at farming. I know summer break's just around the corner for everybody who's still in school. Anyone have any big plans for the summer? Oh, that didn't do much. That sounded terrible. I'm doing okay. I got plenty of sleep last night. I got the whole day off, not going anywhere. So on Mondays, if I don't have any plans, I'm going to try to do 3 streams. So like a morning stream, an afternoon stream, and an evening stream. I've already dedicated the game I'm playing right now, Monster Rancher, is going to be Monday mornings. And then the afternoon stream's most likely going to be a Pokemon game. I think I'm gonna start Legends of Arceus, do my first shiny hunting on stream in Legends of Arceus, and then end the day with some more Smash. Stream Smash last night. We had some pretty good matches. Oh, thank you. What else is awesome is that everybody who's here. Thank you for spending time. You know, there's a bunch of options and a bunch of things everyone could be doing. So you spending time here means a lot. Also, I believe I will be having in about 2 weeks my 100th subscriber celebration. And it'll probably be a 2-day event, Sunday and Monday. I'm gonna try to do an 8-hour stream. And I'll be like showcasing what other games I have to play on here, seeing what else everyone is generally interested in, be able to play with everyone. Oh no, don't get hit with lick. I appreciate the lurk. Once I have the days set in stone, I'll be posting it in a scheduled stream. Ouch. We get kicked again, we're out. Or flicked in the face. So now we gotta beat World twice if we want to win this tournament. Pachyrhino, I think, needs better offensive stats. All my other monsters are doing at least like 30 damage a hit regularly. Oh, I got a critical hit there. That'll help us. Stay ahead. Alright. We just have to do that again, and then Pachyrhino will graduate to Class C. It's not letting me go back to my stronger moves. This isn't looking good. If we lose this, we lose the tournament. No, I do not want to give up. Oh, it needs to hit. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got lucky. 3% HP difference. But I can tell it's going to be an uphill battle raising this monster. Because compared to the others that I've raised so far, this one's had the most trouble. Alright, Garter's next. My neighbors are playing the Spice Girls in the garden really loud. It's like a party up in here. If you like the Spice Girls, then that's a good thing. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. That's the only song I know by them. Who's your favorite Spice Girl? I would have to say mine was probably Posh Spice, Victoria Beckham. Not bad. I mean, there is no wrong choice in this. They were all good and talented. Unfortunately, some of them have just fallen into obscurity. Man, this guy wants to sleep a lot. I know he's just a baby, but if he wants to sleep through his responsibilities, I'm gonna have to give him a bitter dose of reality. He's gotta go to work like the rest of us. Or school. I listen to everything except for country. Excuse me. Oh, my assistant just said Garter's been spoiled too much. Yeah, like, I'm trying to listen to some of today's music. I listened to all of Post Malone's tracks a couple of weeks ago, and out of it, I think I only maybe found 3 songs that I liked. But I remember back in the day, I could like listen to full albums from artists, and I'd like every song that they had. I do like a bit of some dubstep, techno remixes and stuff that they do nowadays. That's probably the most current. Marshmello stuff's pretty good. But even bands that I listened to like 10 years ago and who are still doing music, I don't like the direction they've gone. Like Avenged Sevenfold, Hollywood Undead. I'll have to give that song a listen. Undead! When I first heard Hollywood Undead, their debut album, Swan Songs, I was like, wow, this band is awesome. I remember Kristen and I were looking for it, and we had to go all the way to Spring Hill to find it. Oh, got confused. That's what happens when my monster's spoiled. Yeah, just as I said, where I would like pull every song from their album to download. Their newest stuff, I didn't even like any songs from it. Same thing with Avenged Sevenfold. The last song from Avenged Sevenfold that I liked was Nightmare. And after listening to that whole album, that was the only song I chose that I liked out of that. But I know times do change, and whether or not the studio that the artists are licensed under, if they are forced to make these changes, or just to keep up with mainstream media. I see you lurking, AJ. Thanks for being here. I'm not familiar with Marina. My favorite singer is probably Katy Perry. Though I'm not happy with how she treated that one girl on American Idol. Or whatever show it was. I think it was Idol. Fish, fish, fish. Another one in the basket. Copyright claim. Just kidding. I can respectfully agree to that, Coffee. That's what makes the world exciting. Not everybody has to have the same taste in music. That gives all artists a chance to make money. That's me at work. But I'll blast everything. We don't have any customers in the store for the first 2 hours of our shift, so I can get away with playing like 3 6 Mafia or any hip hop. But then once the store opens, I kind of have to switch to either pop, rock, or I do have a list of like video game soundtracks on my YouTube, so I just play that instead. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear some new music. California Girls. California Girls, best in the world. That song is alright. It's not my favorite song by her. My favorite song by her is when she made the Juicy J Dark Horse. I also like Extraterrestrial. What's funny is, like, I would think that they don't want us to use earbuds and earphones at work, but no one has ever told me to turn my music off. Hi Benny Umbreon, welcome in. How are you doing this morning, Flash Dave? Alright, spoiled or not, Carter beat D without a problem. Thank you, Benny. Oh, that's okay if he's spoiled for now. He did his job. It's going pretty good. I played Monster Rancher when I was a kid, so when it got ported over to the Switch, um, that was just amazing news for me. So it's going pretty good. One of my monsters struggled a bit, but we were able to make it out in the end. And we're gonna raise our ghost, Egon. Tackle, hammer, soul beam. What are your stats? Okay. So this is like a monster simulator. Um, so back in the day, this game was for the PlayStation. And you would go to the shrine in the game, and it would ask you to insert any disc that you own. It could be another video game disc, a music CD. It could even be those AOL trials that you used to get in the mail for America Online and stuff back in the day. Any CD will work. So you would take the game out, and then you would put in whatever CD you wanted. Then the game would read that CD, and then it would have you reinsert Monster Rancher. And then the game would give you a monster based off of the data it would read off the disc. And then you would, as we are doing now, you would put your monster to work doing these various jobs. Yes, that ghost is wearing a top hat. He's like a little magician. He has his magic wand. He can make things, he pulls things out of his hat like doves, bombs. So you would send your monster on these jobs. If the monster is successful, you'll get money, and the monster will get a corresponding stat. So for example, we're going to have him do some work in the field. So they asked, do you want him to try this job? So it shows a little animation, and he's trying to pick carrots. If the blue X comes up, which it just did, it means he failed, so he doesn't get a stat gain and you don't get any money for that day. Then you have to decide if you want to punish him or not. Oh, that was cute. If you don't punish your monster, he will get spoiled. If your monster's too spoiled, he will start to sleep on the job, or whenever he's in a fight, he will get confused more. And if you get confused, you're like a sitting duck, and your opponent is almost guaranteed to hit you with their move. At the same time, if you punish your monster too much, he will start to rebel. He could actually trash your house. He could trash his house, which is that little shed he just flew out of. And then you would have to pay money to get that stuff rebuilt. On top of that, he could run away from the farm, and then it reduces his overall lifespan, because these monsters do have lifespans, and when that runs out, they will die. Unlike Pokemon, where your Pokemon live forever. Alright, so he failed again. I punished him last time, so we'll forgive him this time. He is just a baby, so baby monsters do tend to fail at their jobs their first few weeks of life. So you also have to balance out, the monsters have a fatigue level. Every time they go to work or battle, it makes them more tired. And you want to, when they're getting to that tired stage, you want them to rest. If you don't have them rest, they could get sick. And when they get sick, of course, that reduces their lifespan as well. And then the whole point of the game is these battles here. starts with E and goes to S. You want to have your monster reach the S class and beat the S cup, which is the hardest cup. And then once they do that, there's like the game's version of the Elite Four. You have to fight those 4 monsters, and if you beat those 4 monsters, then that's you beating the game. He is cute. There are secrets in the game. For example, to get this ghost, you would have one of your monsters had to prior to die, and then you have a funeral for it, and then the monster is reincarnated as a ghost, and that's how you unlock the ghost. Also, there's an adventure mode where you take your monster on a quest, and then it goes on like a game board, and depending on what his stats are, there's a jungle, there's a desert, and there's the Arctic. There'll be obstacles in the way, and your monster have to have like your stats on a certain level. Like in the desert, there's a valley with a big boulder blocking the path. If your monster doesn't have enough strength or power, you can't progress. And then the point of doing those adventures is you can find rare CDs, items to unlock more monsters, or stat boosting items. There's even fruit that actually extends your monster's lifespan. So I know a lot of people do not actually know about this game. And it actually had its own animated series that had, I think, 2 or 3 seasons. I think it played on BKN Kids Network. Alright, we're going to try him out in battle now. When your monster fights, you can choose to control it manually, or you can have it become a bot. And then the computer will play for you. But I always control my monster. So the stats, the 6 stats on the board, the yellow bar is life. That's literally its HP. Once that becomes 0 in battle, the monster faints. Then you lose that match. The power is its physical damage. That's the red bar. The blue bar defense is how much physical damage the monster reduces it by. The purple bar skill is your monster's accuracy. The higher that stat is, the greater chance your moves will hit. The speed stat, which is the light blue one, is like the opposite of skill. That's the higher the number, the greater the chance that you can dodge your opponent's moves. And then the last stat, the green one, intelligence, that is how much damage your special attacks will do. Just like in Pokemon, Pokemon has physical attacks and special attacks. So does Monster Rancher as well. These moves that are in yellow, those do damage based on your power, and the ones in green do damage based on intelligence. So since my ghost has better intelligence than he does power, I want to utilize the green moves. And at the bottom where it says will, those are your points. Think of it as like mana or mana in order to be able to cast these moves, cast these spells. So Soul Beam has 25, so this costs 25 will to use. So as a strategy, I like to wait until I have almost 99 will, and then I just spam my moves. Because each match only lasts a minute. And then if it's time up, like it is now, whoever has the highest HP percentage left wins the match. Yeah, the bot will just randomly use moves. In addition, you can combine monsters. Oh, I didn't even get that. Don't trust the bot. Never trust the bot. Oh. When your monsters get older, you can also send them on a training expedition. They will get a good increase in stats based on the expedition that you choose, and they can also learn new moves. Yes, I'll be going through some commands. I'll be revealing that information on the 100 stream celebration. So I might ask for your help on some of the Nightbot options. Excuse me. I've never trained a ghost before. When I was a kid, I never figured out how to unlock ghost. So this is literally the first time using one. I'm glad you enjoy coffee. One of my greatest pleasures that I hope to achieve by streaming this is because this isn't a mainstream series. I do want to introduce it to everybody and see their reactions. Because I think as a kid, I played Monster Rancher more than I have played Pokemon. And Monster Rancher has 5 titles. It lasts, yeah, Monster Rancher 1 and 2 were for the PS1. Monster Rancher 3 was for PS2. And then they made Monster Rancher 4 and 5, I think, for the PS3. They even made a card game. I know it was way bigger in Japan, but I think Pokemon had overshadowed it out of its American popularity. But one of the things that separated it from Pokemon, especially in the anime, is that it was a little bit darker as far as the monsters could actually die. There were evil monsters, good monsters, and they would lose some on both sides, kind of like what would happen in Transformers. So I have to be careful with these big golems because even though their accuracy sucks, if they hit you with a move and your HP is low, they can take you out in one hit. And if I get confused, like, oh, that was close. And you can see what the hit percentage is on the screen in the yellow bar in the center right above the will points. And when I get confused, it doubles their accuracy. So I had to hit him multiple times in order to be able to have more HP than him at the end of the clock, where all he had to do was hit me once. So each monster comes with its own strategies. And then you can combine monsters too. So for example, that golem, you could combine that golem with the dinosaur that I'm fighting, and then you can get a dinosaur made of stone, or you could get a golem that is huge and has scales. And then it kind of balances out the stats. So where golems are great in power and the dinos are pretty much an average monster, it would average the stats. So it would make the dino have more power overall than a regular dino would. So there are a lot, just like with Pokemon, there are a lot of mechanics to the game. We're not doing so well here. Unfortunately, we were not able to do enough damage to Whirl. And he won the tournament because nobody beat him. So that's our first tournament loss. But our fame went up by 10. Fame is pretty much your monster's critical hit ratio. So now we have a 25% chance to get critical hits. Alright, he still did good in battle. He beat everybody else. I tend to spoil my monsters, but not to the point where they become, when I see they start like getting lazy, then I'll go back to punishing them. Now, when you see that puff of smoke coming from his breath, that means he's tired. So we definitely want him to sleep.
Oh.
And I do like the cute little sprites that they have. There is a way to speed up the animation, but I'm not in any hurry to do that. Alright, what stat do I want to work on? Let's get defense to level. we go. Alright, let's try the tournament again. Alright, so one good thing is if you've beaten a monster before, with the same monster, they do have a chance to decide to withdraw. What's up, Strings? Welcome in. So our first opponent, Iganasu, forfeited, giving us a free win. But Mopedo wants a rematch. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Oh, no, I don't want to go back to the title. Alright, Michelle withdrew as well. That 1%. Shot, the golem that has shot, that's like one of the most powerful hits in the game. But he never got to use it. Alright, Whirl is undefeated again. So if we lose again, he wins the tournament again. So let me go back off of the fast mode. Try to kick dirt in our eyes to reduce our accuracy. So far he's gotten confused, so that's worked in our favor. Alright, Egon did it. He graduated from D class. Here's a guy who comes and offers to take your monster on an adventure. But I don't send the monsters when they're young on it because what I spoke about earlier, how it like puts them on a grid, a board, a game board. Each space that your monster moves, your monster can only move a certain number of spaces, and that number of spaces is dictated by its HP. And anything under 150 is considered low. Plus, my monster's not a year old yet, so its stats just don't justify the time. Alright, we're gonna freeze Egon and pull out another monster. Meow. The Naya Cat Doll. Alright, he's good in skill. Yeah, I have 20. 20 is the max that you can have at one point. Oh, he didn't scare the deer for the hunter. I don't think he's ready to go into the tournament yet. Fortunately, there are no EVs in this game. There is a fox, but it looks more like a dog than a fox. Not looking forward to using him in battle because his offensive stats are low. Alright, let's test them out. We're probably gonna go for another 45 minutes. And the afternoon stream will be at 2. It's 12:30 now. Just what I need to be confused. Thanks for being here, Umbreon. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Excuse me. I don't think this monster's gonna KO anybody anytime soon. But as long as we keep winning, that's all that matters. When you KO a monster, it just increases your fame that you get. I think you get 5 points per KO. Yeah, it's actually a cat doll that came to life. Cell's putting up a fight. Oh, he got a KO. Have a good day at work, Strings. Thanks for coming in. A lot of damage I have to deal to catch up. Missing my attacks isn't helping. Oh, I'm dead. When your monster gets KO'd, you do have a chance of getting injured, depending on if the overall damage dealt in that attack was more than your max HP. When your monster gets injured, it takes a reduction from its lifespan. And then you have to pay money to take it to the hospital and all that stuff. There is no monster health insurance. Oh, so we tied with the same remaining health percentage, but I did more damage and I did more hits on him than he did on me. So that's a tiebreaker for that. Alright, good. I'm liking this matchup because we beat Molpedo the first time. I was worried we're gonna have to fight Goron again. Molpedo's out for blood. I think we have it in the bag. Yep, we got it. Alright, Scout's next. Oh, his HP is horrible. Definitely gonna have to work on that. Rue, he went to sleep instead of working. Slept on the job. He failed on his most important stat job. Trying to get you more health, buddy. There you go. Alright, since you asked for permission to sleep instead of working, I'll grant it to you. He's already getting fat from sleeping a lot. Alright, we're almost at 100. No. Not this time. And he didn't listen to me. What a bastard. Alright, one more successful logging job and you should have 100 health, which I feel comfortable battling. And of course he fails it. You missed a creepy cat doll. And now this, monster is not listening to my commands. He would rather sleep than work. Which I don't blame him, but at the same time, he needs these stats and I need the money. Alright, let's test him out. I'll be right back. All right. Oh man, how did I miss it? 96%. critical hit. Ouch. Yeah, he just spit in my face to add insult to injury. Oh, come on. Oh, KO. This is not a good start. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up the damage. Oh, come on. I need those moves to connect. Onyx, I think you were trying to say. If Brock were in Monster Rancher, he would probably train those golems. He is your generic rock type in this game. And the monster that I'm using is called a Suezo. They have psychic powers, telekinetic powers, so it would probably be a psychic type. Yeah, the dinos could breathe fire. These Suezos have telekinetic powers. Yeah, I didn't do enough damage. Scout, you need more training. We got a little bit of fame. he needs some rest. Alright, it is 1 o'clock for me now, so we will be ending the stream. We will continue next week. Same Monday morning, unless some plans change that. But as of right now, there is none. So thank you for everybody who stopped in to hang out or check out this game. We'll be playing it again, like I said, next Monday. Monster Rancher Mondays is what it's going to be. Much love to you all. Appreciate you being here. And I will be back in an hour streaming Pokemon Legends of Arceus with our first shiny hunt. I don't know who it's going to be yet, but we'll find out. Adios.